start settling down. We are about to commence proceedings.
is 9:01.
Good morning again. This message is just directed at our students. If you've been assigned a number for your seat, please sit on your seat with the correct number. It is very important, otherwise you're going to receive the wrong person's scroll. So if you're sitting in an unassigned seat, or a seat that is not directly linked to the number you received, please move. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to settle down? Esteemed guests, colleagues, ladies, gentlemen, and most importantly, our graduands of 2023. Good morning and welcome to the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences Pledge Ceremony. My name is Florence de Vries, and along with the faculty management team and all our staff, I'd like to extend my congratulations to our students who will pledge to uphold the values of this faculty and those of the professions they are joining. The Health Professionals Pledge is undoubtedly one of the most important commitments made by an individual entering a health profession. We trust that the commitment you make today will serve as your guiding light as you commence your professional career. Before we commence with the official pledge ceremony, I'd like to remind you that this event is being live streamed and that a recording of it will be made available hereafter. Please accept my well wishes to each of you as you conclude your academic journey with us today. We will now observe the entrance of the academic procession. Please rise.
Good morning. Goeiemorgen. Molweni. Please take your seats. My name is Professor Karel Bartjes. I am the Vice Dean Learning and Teaching at the faculty. On behalf of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, I hereby welcome the following guests to our pledge ceremony for Health Sciences graduates, the family and friends of our graduates, our funding partners, our colleagues from local government, and our guest speaker, Mr. Nick Pereira, faculty management, the Deputy Registrar, executive heads of departments, heads of divisions, program leaders, academic and support staff of the divisions of human nutrition, movement science and exercise therapy, nursing, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, and speech, language, and hearing therapy. But most importantly, our graduates of 2023. As the Vice Dean of Learning and Teaching at the faculty, I value the significance of alumni engagement and the role it plays in shaping the future of Stellenbosch University. Being an active alum goes beyond mere nostalgia. It's about fostering a lifelong connection with your alma mater and becoming champions of this faculty's values. achievements, and continued progress. Your engagement with us in the future will enable us to innovate, expand opportunities, and enhance the educational experience, empowering aspiring healthcare professionals to excel and make a meaningful impact in their respective fields. We trust that you will continue to help us in the future to sustain the spirit of excellence that defines our institution. Every year, the faculty invites a special guest to this event to share some words of inspiration as you, our graduates, embark on your exciting new journey. I would like to introduce to you this morning Mr. Nick Pereira. Nick Pereira is a neuromusculoskeletal, orthopedic and sports physiotherapist who practices in KwaZulu-Natal. A Stellenbosch University Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences alumnus, he also holds an MSc in exercise and sports physiotherapy and has published from this thesis. He is a prominent figure in South African physiotherapy scene and has an extensive background in sports physiotherapy and health as a business. His experience includes being the physiotherapist for numerous sporting teams, including Maritzburg United Football Club, SA Men's Hockey, and Bafana Bafana. He currently serves in various roles, namely as owner of Enhanced Physiotherapy, which is a private practice involved in school sports, lead physio and medical coordinator at KZN Inland Cricket, as well as head of physio at the Pretoria Capitals in the newly created SA20 Cricket League. Nick is actively involved in education and is a CPD educator, and his vision for his practice is to offer high-quality, evidence and technology-driven services to the public in the KZN Inland region. Nick, we look forward to your message this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. I think for me, I just want to take a moment to take this all in. It's been a while since I graduated here, but I've got a lot of fond memories, so it's been lovely to reminisce this morning so far. To the Dean, the faculty members, the esteemed guests, parents, families, and to the graduates, good morning. It's such an honor to be here with you today. To the graduates of 2023, congratulations to you. Congratulations to your families, your parents, partners, children, communities. An achievement as significant as this is never without the support of others. So celebrate this moment and enjoy it with your loved ones, because trust me, you'll remember these moments for a very long time. The oath-taking ceremony in the health sciences and the graduation that accompanies is similar to a wedding ceremony and its reception. If you've been to a few weddings, you might get where I'm going with this. The ceremony is the legal part of the proceeding, the part where we make a commitment to this profession, to love and to cherish it. We take an oath to serve humanity with our knowledge and skills, and this is a significant endeavor, something we must commit to wholeheartedly. I'd like to be honest with everyone. I was quite surprised when I got a message to say, would you come and speak at this oath-taking ceremony? I think the introduction I received was incredibly generous, but I don't consider myself a success in any way, shape, or form. I'm a product of educational opportunities, similar to many of you. Firstly in high school for some sporting ability, then at this university for my academic potential. I've failed more times than I can recall, both in my life and in my education, and it's only been 11 short years since I sat exactly where you are sitting today. However, I do believe that I've learned some lessons along the way and that you might like to hear some of them as you embark on the first chapter of your professional career. It's quite funny that I'm here giving this speech because I love to watch graduation speeches. And in preparation for today, it's given me a good reason to revisit them again. They always get me fired up and ready to take on the world. But being the realist that I am, I realized my biggest challenge in curating this speech is that I am not the motivational speakers that I love to watch. I would self-assess my character as somewhere between David Goggins and Brené Brown, working hard to carry all the boats, but also being vulnerable in facing my fears and shame. And I believe we need both in different measures throughout our career. But let me stick to what I know and try to speak from the only perspective I can, my own. So I humbly ask that you indulge me as I share 5 lessons from my first decade as a professional. Lesson 1, invest in yourself. Invest early, aggressively, and spare no cost. Read books, listen to podcasts, do short courses, and learn by following your curiosity and interests. Everything will be of benefit to your career. It'll help you relate to people, increase your skill set, and your persona. I found it a heavy burden to be a young 20-something now responsible for the health and well-being of adults, breadwinners, parents, and their children. The only way I believe we can serve them adequately is for us to become the best versions of ourselves. This evolution and self-actualizing can last an entire lifetime, but it's best to start the process as early as possible. I know some incredible professionals who have the worst EQ. They can't communicate with others and they've got no bedside manner. I also know professionals who are immensely respected by their patients and peers, not because of their knowledge, but because they have developed themselves enough to relate and connect with others. So invest in yourself. Lesson 2, enjoy the process more than you enjoy the outcome. In my most recent experience of being a student in 2017, I would sit at my kitchen table at 5 a.m. in the morning, coffee in hand, dreaming about my graduation, my outcome. What caption would I have on my post, and how many people might like it? How good would a framed publication look next to my 2 degrees, all mounted like a shrine to myself in my office, for patients and all my colleagues to see? Yes, it's important to know our destination, but it's more important to love the process of how we get there. I now look at my graduation pictures and my degrees on the wall and think of those early mornings, the sacrifices, the thrill of finding a new paper, of writing a great paragraph, and the discipline it instilled in me to balance work and studying at the same time. The process is always the best part, whether you realize it yet. Lesson 3, think about thinking. Learning to reflect was one of the best skills I learned during my time at this university. I know that sounds like I should probably ask for a refund if that was my main learning outcome, but it's true what they say, hindsight is 20/20. The only way we can see the wood from the trees is to look back and reflect. I like to write my thoughts in a journal or on my phone, and it seemed like a juvenile thing to do. But when you've got 10 years of reflecting of your life, career, and all the decisions you've made and lessons you've learned, you'll thank me. The other half of thinking is to think critically. This is the faculty of Health Sciences, so you must think like a scientist. Think critically, not only in regard to appraising new information, but think critically about our own beliefs and practices. You don't know what you don't know. So I encourage you to stop periodically and think, is what I'm telling my patient actually true? Lesson 4, work hard. This is the David Goggins in me. Before life gets filled with responsibilities, put in the hard work. In the first decade, I believe it's less about how much you earn and all about how much you learn. And learning in this instance means working hard. Arrive early, leave last, and do more than is required of you. Most people won't be willing to do this, and that's okay. But if you have a destination in mind or a why that drives you, by all means, put in the hard work. Yes, you must work hard and smart, but thinking smart before you learn to work hard means you might take shortcuts. Think of your journey through this university. You appreciate arriving at this destination because you've worked so hard for it. In life, you will very rarely reap the fruit of a seed you didn't plant, so put in the hard work. The final lesson, compassion. This is the Brené Brown in me, so allow me to quote her verbatim. Compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It's a relationship between equals. Only when we know our own darkness can we be present with the darkness of others. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. In a country as diverse as ours, and with as much disparity as ours,
Good morning, colleagues. My name is Therese Fish. I'm the Vice Dean of Clinical Services and Social Impact at our faculty. Nick, thank you very much for your insightful words. When I reflect on the 5 points you raised this morning, for those of us at the end of our careers, we can concur with it, except for us going forward, we don't want to work hard anymore. But when you're young and you have lots of energy, please, you have to work hard. So thank you for your insightful words. We are heartened by the active role you play in South African sports education specifically, and I'm sure your inspiring talk will stay with our graduates for many years to come. So it is now time for our graduates to make their pledge. So in 2018, it was the first year that our students in their entry year made an entry commitment as they commenced their academic journey. It is particularly poignant at this time that you make this pledge. Across the world, and in particular in the Middle East and in Palestine, health professionals are having to make very difficult decisions around health and freedom. Many have been killed for their beliefs. So as you read the pledge this morning, consider your future role as health professionals in the pursuit of justice. This pledge is made in public to uphold the values of the faculty and the profession that you are joining. Graduates will be invited to stand and read the pledge together with me. After this reading, they will sign our pledge book that remains in the safekeeping of our faculty. Each graduate will receive a copy of the pledge in the 3 official languages of this province: English, Afrikaans, and isiXhosa, which they are welcome to sign afterward. Where do I find them? Chloe Hewes and Atini Ntlekwa. So can I ask the graduates to please stand? Okay, Chloe, you first.
Ek onderneem uit die vrye wil en met die verskuldigde eerbied om 'n professionele geneeskundige te wees wat mense respekteer, na myself omsien en ander met waardigheid, integriteit en deernis te behandel. Ek heg waarde aan wie ek is en kan word, net soveel soos wat ek waarde heg aan ander vir wie hulle kan word en vir wie hulle is en kan word. Ek sal te alle tye poog om pasiënte se vertroulikheid te verseker en die hoogste etiese standaarde in my praktyk te handhaaf. In 'n immer veranderende wêreld sal ek 'n nuuskierige, kreatiewe en nadenkende professionele gesondheidswerker bly wat respek betoon vir die diverse ideologieë, idees, kontekste en oplossings wat vir mense, gemeenskappe en bevolkings saak maak. Ek sal met ander as gelyke vennote saamwerk in die strewe na uitnemendheid in mensgesentreerde sorg. Ek verbind my daartoe om 'n voorspraak vir sosiale geregtigheid te wees en ek sal my bearbei om die lewensomstandighede, versorgingservarings en gesondheidsuitkomste van diegene wat aan my sorg toevertrou word te verbeter. Ek aanvaar my verantwoordelikheid om te help om 'n volhoubare toekoms vir almal te bou deur hulpbronne met sorg, kreatiwiteit en ywer aan te wend. Ten slotte sal ek te alle tye poog om sorg te voorsien wat hulp verleen en geen skade berokken nie.
Mna ndifunga ndikhululekile nangokuzithoba ndisithi ndiya kuba yingcali yezempilo ebahloniphayo abantu, ezikhathalelayo nephatha abanye abantu ngesidima, imfezeko nothando. Ndimxabisile lo mntu ndinguye, nalowo ndiyaza kuze ndibe nguye, nanjengoko ndibaxabisile nabanye, noko bakuko kwanoko baya kuba kuko. Ndiza kuzama ngamaxesha onke ukuzigusha iimfihlelo zezigulane kwaye ndibambelele kweyona migangatho yokuziphatha iphezulu emsebenzini wam. Kweli hlabathi liguqa mihla, ndiza kuhlala ndiyingcali yezempilo eqavileyo, eyilayo neqiqayo, ezihloniphayo indlela zokucinga ezingafaniyo, imbono, imeko nezisombululo ezixabisekileyo ebantwini, eluntwini nakwilizwe ngokubanzi. Ndiza kusebenzisana nabanye njengamahlakani am endilinganayo nawo, ukuzama ukuba ngogqwesayo kwinkathalo ejoliswe kumntu ngamnye. Ndizibophelela ekubeni ngummeli wobulungisa kwintlalo, osebenzela ukuphucula imeko zokuphila, inkathalo efunyanwa ngabo ndinikiwe uxanduva lobukhathalela kwaye ndiphucule neziphumo zempilo yabo ngokunjalo. Ndiyalwamkela uxanduva lokuncedisa ukwakha ikamva eliqhubekekayo lakhe wonke umntu okusebenzisana imithombo ngenkathalo, ubuchule nenkuthalo. Okokugqibela, ngawo onke amaxesha ndizama ukubonelela ngenkathalo encedayo engeyiyo eyenzakalisayo.
Thank you. Will you go back to your seat? You need to get there. Thank you, Chloe and Natini. We'll just wait for them to go back to their classmates for the last time, and then we'll read the English pledge together. Okay. It has also become a tradition at our faculty that as the graduands read the pledge, we invite other health professionals who are with us today to stand and also read the pledge, reminding you of your role as health professional in a very complex world. Shall we begin? I freely and humbly, you must read with me, eh? Okay, let's start again. I freely and humbly pledge to be a health professional who respects people, cares for ourselves, and treats others with dignity, integrity, and compassion. I value who I am and can become as much as I value others for whom they are and can become. I shall strive at all times to maintain patient confidentiality and to uphold the highest ethical standards in my practice. In an ever-changing world, I shall remain a curious, creative, and reflective health professional, respecting diverse ideologies, ideas, contexts, and solutions which matter to people, communities, and populations. I shall work with others as equal partners, aiming for excellence in patient-centered care. I commit to being an advocate for social justice, working to improve the living conditions, care experiences, and health outcomes of those entrusted to my care. I accept my responsibility to help build a sustainable future for all by using resources with care, creativity, and diligence. Finally, I will at all times endeavor to provide care that helps and does no harm. Please take your seats. I now call upon Professor Miller, our Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, to read the names of our graduates in physiotherapy, and Professor Conran Joseph, Head of the Division of Physiotherapy, to present them with their pledge scrolls and prizes.
I will now announce the names of our graduates in the various health services programs. I would like to encourage guests who are joining via live streaming and are on the live streaming venue to also celebrate with us when the graduates' names has been read. I would like to ask the audience, please, to give acknowledgement after the whole program group has been read, and that we do not clap after each individual handover. I will now announce the names of the graduates of the BSc Physiotherapy program. Please note that I will also be announcing individual module prizes. Graduates are requested to collect their prizes after collecting the pledge scroll, and please pose for a quick photo with Professor Joseph when we present this for the entire degree. Our top academic achiever had an average of 82 in her first year, 82.3 in her second year, 83.8 in her third year, and 76.3 in her fourth year, with a total average of 81.1%. For the BSc in Dietetics, this award goes to Jenna Booth, and we would like her to come up to the stage, please. The Outstanding Graduate Medal is awarded to the graduate who is both academically sound, has been seen to live our faculty's values, and epitomizes our vision of a future healthcare practitioner. It gives me great pleasure to announce our Outstanding Graduate Medal achiever in Dietetics, Stephanie Junker. That brings us to the end of our celebration of dietetics graduates. Please give all the graduates a round of applause. I will now announce the names of the graduates of the B Occupational Therapy program, and I'm asking Professor Lizanne Klute, the head of the Division of Occupational Therapy, to join me to congratulate each graduate. I will also, as before, announce each individual module prizes and remind the graduates to stand for a picture. Karima Abdul Karim. She has a distinction in occupational therapy theory. Alzaan Blau with a distinction in research methodology in occupational therapy. Megan Chetty with a distinction in research methodology in occupational therapy. She's also a member of the research group of students in occupational therapy who wins the prize for the best research project. The prize is sponsored by Otasa and Usebenzu, the work evaluation unit in the Division of Occupational Therapy. Frances Alexandra Kradok with a distinction in occupational therapy practice. Gemma Damp, she's another member of the research group of students in occupational therapy who wins the prize for the best research project. Caitlin Mary Donnelly with a distinction in occupational therapy theory. Tamia Lee Dreyer. Nina Dunleavy with 2 distinctions in occupational therapy theory and occupational therapy and research methodology in occupational therapy. Zoe Guillaume. Chloe Julia Goodwin, who passes her degree cum laude with 3 distinctions in occupational therapy theory, occupational therapy practical, and research methodology in occupational therapy. Michaela Brittany Hendricks. Nishat Hendricks. Darren Jaikizia Jackson. Alicia Jacobs. Elrie Jansen van Rensburg with 2 distinctions in occupational therapy theory and research methodology in occupational therapy. Rebecca Grace Jaffet, who wins the prize for the student in occupational therapy for the best management of a community project, which is sponsored by InStopped Private Practitioner Sector, and who also wins the potential prize for a student who represented the occupational therapy profession with integrity and passion. Carly Killian with distinctions in occupational therapy practical and research methodology in occupational therapy. Jenna Knowles, Marinee Kruger with a distinction in occupational therapy theory. Christine Langenhoven with a distinction in research methodology in occupational therapy. Erin Shannon Lovemore. Kaylin Mahiri. Gabriella Clemenson Marriott, who passes the degree cum laude with 3 distinctions in occupational therapy theory, occupational therapy practical, and research methodology in occupational therapy. Luve Eauria Masoka. Danae Meyer with distinctions in occupational therapy theory and occupational therapy practical. Gabriella Alice Michaelides, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in occupational therapy theory, occupational therapy practical, and research methodology in occupational therapy. Fatima Moos with a distinction in research methodology in occupational therapy. Bomikazi Miseka Nduvelo. Ashley Kate Noyce with distinctions in occupational therapy theory and occupational therapy practical. Kaylin Elaine October. Sanette Olivier, she is another member of the research group of students in occupational therapy who wins the prize for the best research project. Mianka Oosthuizen with distinctions in occupational therapy theory and research methodology in occupational therapy. She is another member of the research group of students in occupational therapy who wins the prize for the best research project. Murida Ringquest. Kiara Abigail Sillier. Fiona Grace Smith with 2 distinctions in occupational therapy theory and research methodology in occupational therapy. Saskia Elizabeth Sonnerer. Dihani van Kamp. Anay Karina van Zyl with a distinction in occupational theory. She's another member of the research group of students in occupational therapy who wins the prize for the best research project. Elsabie Nel-Viljoen with a distinction in research methodology in occupational therapy and who wins the Rural Clinical School Merit Award presented to the student that makes a significant contribution to improve community interaction and the health of a rural community. The prize is sponsored by Okwanda Centre for Rural Health. Suzanne Wessels with 2 distinctions in occupational therapy theory and occupational therapy practical. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences medals for the top academic achiever and outstanding graduate in the B of occupational therapy. Our top academic achiever is the graduate who achieved the highest marks for their entire degree. In this case, the first year had an average of 86.3%, the second year 83.2%, the third year 77.7%, and the fourth year 76.8%, which gives an average of 81%. So this year the award is awarded to Gabriella Clemenson Marriott. The Outstanding Graduate Medal is awarded to the graduate who is both academically sound, has been seen to live our faculty's values, and epitomizes our vision of a future healthcare practitioner. It gives me great pleasure to announce our recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Medal in the B of Occupational Therapy to Elrie Jansen van Rensburg. That brings us to the end of our celebration of the occupational therapy graduates. Please give ourselves and each other a big round of applause. I'll now announce the names of the graduates in speech, language, and hearing therapy. I will also be again announcing the individual module prizes as we go. I request that Dr. Gouwa Dawood, the head of Division of Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy, join me to congratulate each graduate. Lee Zahn Barnard, who passes the degree cum laude with 5 distinctions in speech pathology, 411, 413, 472, 478, and clinical speech pathology. She wins the South African Speech, Language and Hearing Association Prize for the best final year student in speech therapy clinical. This prize is sponsored by the Speech and Language Hearing Association. And she wins the P. de Weer Pinaar Prize for the best final year student in speech therapy academic. The prize is sponsored by the South African Speech, Language and Hearing Association. Anlu Beam, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in speech pathology 472 and clinical speech pathology 474. She is also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clemens Award for the best undergraduate research project, which is sponsored by the South African Speech, Language and Hearing Association. Nuvana Gaia Body. Aniek Botha with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472. Christina Ella Burge with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472 and also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clements Award for the Best Undergraduate Research Project. Katja Celeste da Silva Valente with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472 and also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clements Award for the Best Undergraduate Research Project. Kauthar Daniels. Brigitte Helena Dempers. Deirdre Fouchier with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472. Shanae Genis. Karen Hawes. Rashika Kafar with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472. Zanda Anita Mahatla. Tegan Erin Mauer. Kwazekani Miami Mazaleni. Verden Faith Ruth McCook. Sabrina Migliore. Zia Ayanda Ndadlana with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472. Datum Nicole Peterson. Lene Rousseau with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472 and 478. Hannah Rose Semple, who passes her degree cum laude with distinctions in Speech Pathology 411, 472, 478, as well as Clinical Speech Pathology 474. Ashley Sergel with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472 and is also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clements Award for the Best Undergraduate Research Project. Furdu Suleiman with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472. Mariska Taljaard with a distinction in Speech Pathology 472 and is also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clements Award for the Best Undergraduate Research Project. Jodie Shelley Tate with a distinction in Clinical Speech Pathology 474. Jani Truter. Terence Junior van Wyk. Amira Wantenaar with a distinction in Speech Pathology 411 and 472. Hannah May Wiley with 2 distinctions in Speech Pathology 411 and 472. She's also a member of the research group of students who wins the A.B. Clements Award for the Best Undergraduate Research Project. Ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to announce the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences medals for the top academic achiever and our outstanding graduate medal in the B Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy. The top academic achiever medal is awarded to the graduate who achieved the highest marks for the entire degree. In this case, first year average of 83.2, second year 80.4, third year 76.3, and last year 77.9 with an average of 79.4. For the B of Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy, the medal is awarded to Lisanne Barnard. The Outstanding Graduate Medal is awarded to the graduate who is both academically sound, has been seen to live our faculty's values, and epitomizes our vision for a future healthcare practitioner. It gives me great pleasure to announce our Best Outstanding Graduate Award in the B of Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy to Aniek Botha. That brings us to the end of our celebration of the Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy graduates. Please give ourselves and the graduates a round of applause. I will now announce the names of the graduates of the BSc Honours in Biokinetics program. I request that Professor Karen Wellman, the Head of Division of Movement Science and Exercise Therapy, join me to congratulate these graduates. Marijke Badenhorst, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in her research project as well as in exercise science. Samantha Leah Chambers, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in ergonomics, biokinetics practice, exercise physiology, and exercise science. Lee Alexandra Clothier, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in exercise science and exercise physiology. Kayla Kokaine, who passes the degree cum laude with 3 distinctions in ergonomics, exercise physiology, and exercise science. Humaira Collins, Mohamed Tarif Franch, Chloe Janet Greig, with a distinction for her research project. Datum Hare. Catherine Charlotte Humphrey. Sharika Veronique Jones. Megan Malherbe. Angelique Moller, with distinctions in her research project, ergonomics and exercise science. Joanne Oosthuizen. Holly Aston Pryor, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in biokinetics praxis, exercise physiology, and exercise science. Rebetsu Ratude, with a distinction in exercise science and her research project. Zio Solomons. Marit Swart. Jessica Susan Swinney, with a distinction in exercise science. Marianne Tron, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in ergonomics, research project, biokinetics practice, exercise physiology, and exercise science. Kayla van den Berg. Johan Nel Vermeulen, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in ergonomics, research project, biokinetics practice, and exercise science. Nicole Waldeck, with a distinction in exercise science. Kyle Ruben Zaks, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in research project, ergonomics, and exercise science. It gives me now great pleasure to announce the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences medals for the top academic achiever in biokinetics. and also for the outstanding graduate in biokinetics. The top academic achiever medal is awarded to the graduate who achieved the highest marks for the entire degree, which is 78.25, and this goes to Marianne Tron. Then it gives me great pleasure to announce Holly Aston Pryor as the winner of the Biokinetics Association of South Africa All-Rounder Medal for 2023. That brings us to the end of the celebration of biokinetics graduates. Please give them all a big round of applause. I will now announce the names of the graduates of the Bachelor of Nursing program. I request that Dr. Janet Bell, the undergraduate program leader for the B of Nursing program, join me to congratulate each of the nursing graduates. Please note that I will also be, as before, announce the individual model prizes as we go. Graduates are requested to return to their seats before making their way to the front of the hall, where we will observe a lamp lighting and the reading of the Nursing Professionals Pledge and Credo with Professor Portia Jordan, the Executive Head of our Nursing Department, at the end. Jenna Lynn Anderson, with distinctions in maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science practice. Chloe Frances Arnold, who passes the degree cum laude with 7 distinctions, Praxis of Nursing and Midwifery Science, Maternal and Newborn Care, Contextual Health and Nursing Care Practice, Community Health Promotion Practice, Global Healthcare Science, and Global Healthcare Science Practice. Sarita Bertha Sarah Beukes, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in maternal and newborn care, research in context, community health promotion practice, and global healthcare science. Kaide Lisa Botha, with distinctions in practice of nursing and midwifery science, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care practice, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Sarah Kate Cole, with a distinction in contextual health and nursing care practice 3. Margot May de Beer, with distinctions in contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion, and global healthcare science. Christina John Hugh Dizon, who passes the degree cum laude with 8 distinctions, Praxis of Nursing and Midwifery Sciences, Maternal and Newborn Care, Contextual Health and Nursing Care, Contextual Health and Nursing Care Practice, Research in Context, Community Health Promotion, Global Healthcare Science, and Global Healthcare Science Practice. Erin Dragunder with distinctions in contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion practice. Hanneke Cecile du Plessis with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion. Chelsea Ann Easton, who passes the degree cum laude with 6 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Elizabeth Erasmus, who passes the degree cum laude with 7 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care practice, community health promotion, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Suzanne Eibers with distinctions in contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion, and global healthcare science. Lauren Kate Gathercole, who passes the degree cum laude with 9 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion, and community health promotion practice. Anja Giereke with 3 distinctions in maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, and community health promotion. Chloe Elmarie Gewers with 3 distinctions in contextual health and nursing care, research in context, and community health promotion practice. Valdine Goliath with 4 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion, and global healthcare science. Dominique Hans, who passes the degree cum laude with 8 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, maternal and newborn care practice, contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Amber Rose Hector. Veronica Jodine Hermanus with distinctions in contextual health and nursing care and community health promotion practice. Janice Heineke with distinctions in maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion, and global healthcare science. Gemma Lynn Hodgkin with distinction in contextual health and nursing care practice. Siobhan Tyra Isaacs with distinctions in contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Anke Joubert with distinctions in community health promotion practice and global healthcare science practice. Mateku Gau, who wins the award in recognition of a student's excellence in clinical practice learning in midwifery. This award is made in recognition of a student who has shown outstanding development and consistent excellence in all components of clinical practice learning. Their person-centered, caring presence is evident in their interactions with all people in clinical learning sites, in care encounters, and in class. The prize is sponsored by the Life Healthcare Group. Katakani Manarsha Khoza. Notandu Benedin Kumalo. She has distinctions in community health promotion and community health promotion practice. Futu. Johanne Caitlin Lean, with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences and community health promotion practice. Sidonia Menushka Lawrence, with a distinction in community health promotion practice. Alet Lowe, with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery science, contextual health and nursing care, and community health promotion. Silindokule Maku. Keletse Maleka. Keletsu has distinctions in community health promotion practice and global healthcare science practice. Busisiwe Malangachoni. Suad Mali, with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery science, community health promotion practice, and global healthcare science. Meliswa Mfiki, with a distinction in global healthcare science practice. Atini Mqekwa, distinctions in maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion practice, and global healthcare science practice, and who also wins the award in recognition of the student who has consistently shown their commitment to and passion for the nursing and midwifery across all 4 years of the nursing program. This person is seen as a sound professional role model, an advocate, shows self-awareness and openness to learning. They are a leader in the bee nursing program. Their behavior consistently professional, kind, showing integrity in any care encounter across all learning environments and to the people they care for as well as the people they care with. This prize is sponsored by the Life Healthcare Group. Akifa Mosoval, with a distinction in community health promotion practice. Lulama Paul Ngobeni, with a distinction in contextual health and nursing care. Asisipu Nogula, with distinctions in maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, and community health promotion practice. Sifesile Nchweva with a distinction in community health promotion practice. Leonie Olivier, distinctions in community health promotion practice and global healthcare science practice. Jennifer Ashley Pemberton, who passes the degree cum laude with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery science, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care, contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Katinka Sik, who passes the degree cum laude with 9 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery science, maternal and newborn care practice, contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science practice, and also wins the Person-Centered Award. This award is made in recognition of a student who has epitomized being person-centered in the interactions with the people they care for and the people they care with. They respect the uniqueness of the personas of everyone they encounter. They treat themselves and other people and the world around them with dignity, responsible care, and gentleness. Salome Mary Smith with 7 distinctions, praxis of nursing and midwifery science, maternal and newborn care practice, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science practice, and who also wins the award in recognition of a student who has shown significant determination and commitment to their personal as well as professional growth in the face of complex challenges during the B nursing program. This person shows potential to be a leader and a sound professional role model in nursing and midwifery. The prize is sponsored by Life Healthcare. Tembeka Stanley with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, contextual health and nursing care, and community health promotion practice. Joylene Tizwi with distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, contextual health and nursing care, and community health promotion practice. Anje van der Bank with 6 distinctions in praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, contextual health and nursing care practice, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science practice, and who also wins the award in recognition of a student's excellence in clinical practice learning in comprehensive learning. This award is made in recognition of a student who has shown outstanding development and consistent excellence in all components of clinical practice learning. Their person-centered caring presence is evident in their interactions with all people in clinical learning sites, in care encounters, and in class. The prize is sponsored by Life Healthcare. Erin Lee van der Westhuizen, who passes the degree cum laude with 9 distinctions, praxis of nursing and midwifery sciences, maternal and newborn care, contextual health and nursing care practice, research in context, community health promotion practice, global healthcare science, and global healthcare science practice. Carla Visser, with distinctions in maternal and newborn health care, contextual health and nursing care, community health promotion practice, and global healthcare science practice. Lauren Wolf, with distinctions in maternal and newborn care, research in context, community health promotion, and global health science. It now gives me great pleasure to announce the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences medals for the top academic achievers and graduates in nursing. Our top academic achiever achieved in her first year an average of 81.7, in second year 82.9, in third year 81.1, and in fourth year 82.2, which is an average of 82%. This award goes to Jennifer Ashley Pemberton. The Outstanding Graduate Medal is awarded to the graduate who is both academically sound, has been seen to live our faculty's values, and epitomizes our vision for a future healthcare practitioner. It gives me great pleasure to announce our recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Medal in the B of Nursing, awarded to Erin Lee van der Westhuizen. That brings us to the end of our celebration of the nursing graduates, so please give them all a big round of applause. It is my pleasure now to ask Professor Jordan to come to the stage to read the nursing credo and the nurses' pledge as part of the lamp lighting ceremony.
I now request our nursing graduates to rise and to move to their places at the front of the hall where we will perform our lamp lighting ceremony. I will read out the nursing credo and then we will listen to the Afrikaans and isiXhosa versions of the nursing pledge before reading the English version together. The need of mankind for healthcare and the commitment and compassion of persons with awareness over centuries of this need gave to the world the profession of nursing. Today, my young colleagues, you are officially entering the profession of nursing by taking the oath in front of God and everyone present. You are committing yourself to service delivery through to the norms and ethical principles of the nursing profession. I want to share with you the following light beacons of the late Professor Charlotte Searle, who should be alive in our belief and understanding of what nursing is and should become visible in the practice of every nurse. These light beacons are: nursing is a belief in the essential worth of every human life and in the divine reason for the existence of this life. Nursing is faith in a continual source of inner strength that will assist us in doing what is expected of us. Nursing is a yearning to be a worthy servant of humanity and an effective instrument of science. Nursing is acceptance of the fact that every human being is unique and that nursing is a professional service to mankind. Nursing is transcending the nurse-patient relationship to a human being relationship. Nursing is conservation and change, the conservation of precious human life through change. Nursing is assistance and support, not only to those who are dependent on health care, but also those who render the care. Nursing is a science, a clinical human health science for service to the community. Nursing is the therapeutic use of self. It is love made visible. I invite all nurses in the audience to use this opportunity to reaffirm their commitment to the realization of the norms and values of the nursing profession to participating in the taking of the pledge. I now request the audience to stand and the candidates to take their pledge. The Afrikaans version of the pledge will be read by Chloe Gewers, and the isiXhosa pledge will be read by Atinwe Mkwekwa.
Ndiyafunga ekuzinikeleni emsebenzini woluntu ngawo onke amaxesha. Ndiyakwenza umsebenzi wami ngesazela nangesidima. Ndiyakulugcina ngoku konke okusemandleni am, ubizo nezithethe zomsebenzi wam. Impilo yezigulana zam iyakuba yingqalelo